Labour Party disrupts Gay Pride Parade in Dublin. That's a headline you're not going to hear on the news tonight, and it's a headline you're not going to read on the Sunday papers. But that's what happened. The lesbian, gay, bi and transgender community of Dublin put on a phenomenal parade today, and congratulations to them. It was absolutely spectacular. There was colour, sparkle, costume, music, and an amazing sense of love, not just for the members of their own community, but sent out to everybody, and it was fantastic, and congratulations to them. The Labour Party decided that they would put a bus, a double-decker bus, in the parade, and halfway down O'Connell Street they met a protest on the way back that had already been from O'Connell Street up Dame Street, up to Stephen's Green, down Grafton Street, that sat on O'Connell Bridge, and then was winding its way up to the GPO to finish off. And the group saw the Labour Party bus, and on the front of the bus were two ministers in this government, Ruairi Quinn and Joan Burton. And they were hanging over the front of the bus, all smiles and happy and enjoying the day, and the protesters who were marching against the protection of the criminal bankers by this government saw them, and naturally, red rag to a bull, they went and protested at the bus, went across the road in front of the bus and stopped the parade and sat down in front of the bus. Now, the arrogance of Ruairi Quinn and Joan Burton is that they stayed at the front of the bus, didn't move, and glared at the people who were protesting against people who've been denied their rights, their right to work, their right to live, their right to protection from the state, their right to welfare, their right to their children's education, their right to a decent healthcare system where they can, be treated properly. Instead, they've been left by a government to fend for themselves with no protection, to be terrorised by banks with threats of being thrown out of the street. If the Labour Party had any consideration or respect for the gay community in Dublin, they would have removed the banners from the bus, and Ruairi Quinn and Joan Burton would have stepped down from the front of the bus and let the parade continue. But they stood there with absolute conceit and arrogance and contempt for Irish people struggling to survive. If the parade was disrupted, it wasn't because there was protesters against the Labour Party. It was because the Labour Party turned a fantastic event into a political football, into a chance to promote themselves. I mean, the Labour Party is dead in all but name. They are falling apart at the seams. Ironically, Eamon Gilmore wasn't at the Gay Pride Parade. Okay? A Labour Party that's fallen apart, with the chance to have a photo op, to pretend to be the friend of the people, to try and score votes with a community. Cynical, parasitic actions, and total contempt for the people. So on behalf of the Labour Party, I would like to apologise to the gay community of Dublin that we disrupted. I'm not of the Labour Party. I'm saying the Labour Party disrupted your parade. Shame on them. Shame on them. More later.